would see is there a red, a blue or a white one passing here now. There you go there. This is the crap, this is the psychological warfare that, like, how did I know there was a red, blue or white car coming round that corner or meeting me there? The simple reason is because it happens to me every fucking day. If it's not a red, white or blue car, it happens there every day. Psychological warfare, guys. That's what we've all been put underneath. All been put under. And psychological warfare is not supposed to be used on civilians. But, of course, nobody gives two fucks unless it's happening to them. And then, oh, look what's happening to me, look what's happening to me. Probably some stage you took part in it. I'm just driving in here in the morning, just thinking I get a couple of bed skates, something neat or whatever. So that's what happened to me the other day. 68 police officers are surrounded by them, and partly won't hire 3 penalty points and fine £70. Now, if you don't pay the £70 or whatever it is, it probably doubles in price, and then after that it goes to court probably, and you could be fined a couple of £100, as far as I know. But that's law and order for you today. If you have any money at all, rob him of his money. You know, fucking smash his car. A lot can't afford to put the fucking wing mirror on the car. Like, you know, like them two gobshites the other day, a couple of months ago in the Gestapo, and then in the car park, two of them. That was another setup. When I had no change and I was only there for a minute. Right, lads, we'll give you the benefit of the doubt this time, but if we see you about with no ticket the next time, you'll be fined £90 fucking pound. £90 of a fine I got in the post, and I was sitting there for, I'd say I got out of the car and I went up the street and back down. I'd say I was no longer gone out of the car than a minute at the most. Now, how can you justify, say, 50 pence a ticket? How can you justify that to £90 of a fine? I don't know. To say, I'll tell you how you can justify it. Because I'm been targeted and harassed and stalked and put under psychological warfare every day of the week. That's how to justify it, guys. Just because the way I am. Now, I'd say if it was a normal person or whatever, they'll probably say, go ahead, don't, you know, oh, sorry, I was only there a minute or whatever. Which probably 90% of the time happens. If you know the person, okay, go ahead. Well, in some cases you don't, to be a ticket put on the car or whatever, you'd be fined, like, you know, but you know, but how do you justify 50 pence from 50 pence to £90? And for having a park worn baldy tail, 70 quid and 3 penalty points. And I think that's illegal, actually, by the way. It's only a misdemeanor a part-worn tyre. You know. If I was drunk fucking driving, I don't think I'd get 3 penalty points. You know. But that's what we're up again. Isn't that fucking great? And then, of course, you don't be 5 minutes out on the road when there's some dickhead stuck up your arse trying to put fucking more pressure on you. There's a poor wee dog over there. Or trying to stuck up your fucking hole. You know. Trying to put more pressure on you or keep you under more fucking stress and more harassment and keep your fucking nervous system up as well and all the rest of it. Look, all these fucking yokes on the road they are not out here for the good of the health. They're out here to stalk and harass people and put them under pressure. Basically, me at the minute, I don't know if there's any other PAs in Monaghan, you know. But that's basically fucking it. And it's always a VW. It's always a VW or an Audi that they use. Always VWs or Audis. Now, I'm only giving out here, guys. I shouldn't be giving out, but I'm only trying to. Well, let's call a fucking spade a spade. That's what's going on. That's what's happening. You know. VWs and Audis. You know. You'd swear the fuck I was a mass murderer. The amount of people that is. And people say, oh, you're not right. You're paranoid. You're this, you're that, you know, you're schizophrenia, you have fucking, you know, you have all this mental health problems wrong with you. I have all these mental health problems wrong with me when I'm putting up these videos and talking to these people, or if I mentioned it, then here's another yoke stuck up me hole now. You know, you have serious mental health problems. This is what you tell you. Well, if I have serious mental health problems, how was I able to protect the white yoke, a blue yoke, or what was it, red, white or blue cow coming round the corner, coming out of Rock Quarry? And that happens every day. And I'll put another video up tomorrow showing it as well. That it'll either be red, white or blue. But of course, I'm mental in the fucking head. You know, there's another BMW, Audi, Volkswagen. Yeah. Well, I'm the one that's supposed to have the mental health problems. But yet every time I go down the north, we got pulled. I have 3 stop and search. Now, I don't be down in Enniskillen every week. But any time that I have been down in it this last few months or whatever, it's either been stopped or searched, or the police beside you, or ambulance or fire brigade, or the police sirens or whatever it is going mad, and all fake accidents, the whole fucking lot. So tell me how many times you get stopped or anybody gets stopped when they go down the north. Say I might be down in Enniskillen every 2nd week or 3rd week or whatever it is like that. Just down and back, maybe get something at McDonald's, come back up, that's it. You know, stop and search, stop and search, stop and search. Every time, you know, and then nothing, there's nothing in the car, there's nothing got in the car, there's nothing got on me. You know. So therefore, why is all the stop and search being put in place for? When I have never been got with guns, drugs, alcohol, smuggling guns, smuggling drugs, smuggling whatever the fuck. I don't know what you're meant to have and what you're not meant to have. But that'd be a different thing if I was caught with that before. With, say, drugs or whatever, right? I could, you could justify that and stop every time to see it then get down. But I have never been got with anything. But yeah, I've been still stopped and searched, all because I'm targeted individual. Just be hounded by these fucking Gestapo, Stasi, police. Is there nothing? Exactly what I said there in me early video. They have nothing else to do because there's no other crime happening. So that's what they have to fucking do something. So they're out harassing me every day or every time I'm down there. You know. You know, and then when we were finished and all, he said, drive down round the corner there, I'll give you this fine or whatever the fuck it was. Stop and search car to give you or something. To stop to stop the traffic congestion or whatever it was. So I had to drive down round the corner and he comes walking down with a smile on his face, trying to chat to me. Like to let on that he's me friend. I don't know you from a hole in the wall, buddy, and you ain't my friend, and I ain't your friend. So I don't know where you're getting the smiles from, because I wasn't fucking smiling. But like, we all know where it's coming from now, and it's not the ordinary civilians that's doing it out there either. This is society for you now. This is what you're living in now. This is crap. Crap, and it's fucking crap that it is. But all you can do is laugh at the stupidity, you know. All you can do is laugh at the stupidity. You know, all these cars driving with their lights on during the day. Some of them have a wee Ford Escort or Ford Fiesta, driving with its full lights on in the daylight, you know. And then I meet an odd car at night when you're supposed to have them on that don't have no lights on. So what's going on there? As Nappy Root says, this is either one headlight bandit or I'm a dead man with no lights. That's what he used to say. He's locked up now at the minute, as far as I know. I didn't read the comments, or I didn't look at his page this while or read his comments, guys, but he's supposed to be there anyhow. I don't know, but well, I'm going to try and do my best to try and keep putting up. I'm not going to stop putting up these, as long as I can, putting up these YouTube videos about organised stalking and harassment, which me family's doing. All me family is doing, you know. Well, most of them, the ones that are down here, and I meet in odd time, are doing it, but the ones that's up in Loud are basically there. They can't do it. Well, I don't know whether they can do it or they could do it if they wanted to drive down or whatever. I don't know, but that's everybody knows about it. Every fucking, you think the people don't know it? Everyone knows about it. Every shop, every business, everything knows that program is going on, and I'm involved in it. Now, I hate to say that, but that's what's going on anyhow. But that's That's civilization for you now. Civilized. The people's are more civilized than the fucking animals running around the forest. I was looking at a video there the other day. Your man had his camera. There's camera glasses I think you can get in America. They can video their dark glasses or whatever. The neighbours called the police on him. Said that he was talking to himself. You know, that he was talking to a tree. He was talking into his cameras, his glasses. Like this is the fucking attitude, like, you know, Dorat. And if he was talking to himself, so what? What's the harm in that, or what's, you know what I'm saying, like? No, it's something just to get him into trouble, or you know, some fucking bullshit. Alright guys, I'm here in the shopping centre here. I'm going to try and go in and get a few bits or whatever anyway. I'll talk to you later, but that's the gobshite Irish for you out there anyway. I think the last time the brother was down, the two brothers were down, or whatever it was, or we were talking on the phone or something. I don't know. It wasn't. If we were, it wouldn't be too fucking long anyway. There is no Irish anymore. That's what I was told. All right, guys. Good luck. Talk to you later. Bye, bye, bye.